I'm Sonic, a little blue ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package.
Super Sonic.
And in order to save my planet, I had to come to yours.
Sonic.
Where am I? What year is it? Is The Rock president?
Hi, I'm Corinna from the Fan Carpet, and we are here at the premiere of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's been 30 years since he has graced our little video game screens, and now we are seeing him on the big screen for the first time. So come on, let's check it out. I was just wondering, Sonic is such an iconic character. How did you go about channeling the voice for him?
Sure, yeah. So for me, when I read the script and when I play the video games, of course you see how fast he is and how much sass. Like he goes like this and taps his foot. So I knew there was a comedic edge to him. And then when I read the script, I was like, oh, it's like a kid who never got to do anything, never got to play with friends, never got to do these experiences. You know what? If we make him feel like a kid and bring that energy in, I think it'll connect more for the emotional scenes and the comedy and stuff like that. Yeah, this one, I think the challenge came from, it's my first time really acting opposite live actor videos. Like usually when I do DuckTales or Turtles, it's just me with a script and I kind of emulate as much as I can, but now I can see the little spaces I have to make my jokes and really fit them in there and see what works. But the joyous part is I could say anything and then a year later I see it animated. They put dots on my face and a camera there so all my emotions are in there too. So it was like a dream come true that Sonic is doing things that I was doing in real life.
What do you think makes Sonic the Hedgehog such an iconic character? What's his essence?
I mean, it's so many things. I think he's just a really fun, energetic teenager, which I think is very relatable. I mean, everyone, I think, around the world could see a little bit of themselves in Sonic. But he's also a hero, and I think everyone loves a hero story.
I think the pressure for me was I really want to make the fans proud and happy because so many people have been with this character since 1991. So I want to make sure that I did them proud, and the reaction has been really good. So I feel like I did all right, which makes me happy.
It's pressure, but it's the best kind of pressure. I mean, to have fans that are this passionate and to have a fan base that's this large, I mean, that's what you want. You want people that are out there and excited and you know, just and supportive. So yeah, no, it really is a blessing to have a fan base like Sonic's.
So a lot went into the design of Sonic. I know that you had an original design, then people weren't too happy, had a rejig of the whole thing.
I mean, the good news is that we love Sonic as much as the fans do. We listened. They were right. We redesigned him, and the fans were happy, and we're happy because the fans are happy. We love Sonic, and we wanted to respect who Sonic is.
The biggest thing for us for that redesign was that we had no idea if anybody cared about our movie. And so we're like, hey, this trailer's coming out, let's see if we get any views. And then we got all of them? We got all the views? And so for us, it was finding that everybody's passionate about this. So breathe, just a whole wonderful breath of life to our movie, being like, all right, let's really push down, let's figure this out and work it out. But it was just, the biggest thing for us was, people really care and are invested in this. Let's do our best to make people happy.
You know, it's just bringing the right people together. We already had a great team and we just really rolled up our sleeves and jumped in and got to work. And we're just so excited about where we ended up and so excited for fans to see the movie.
And what were the aspects that you changed about him? What resonated more with the audience?
Well, it's lots of little things. I mean, certainly the most important adjustment was right here. I mean, in the face. I mean, that's where you're going to be looking for an hour and 30 minutes. So we had to make sure that the fans looked and could see and fall in love with the character that they've known for 30 years.
And I guess it's a challenge to translate that all into a live action CGI film. So what prompted the decision to do a live action?
Just the idea of working with guys like Jim Carrey. I mean, really, it's to bring in actors of that caliber, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter. I mean, it was just that's what is going to make a great movie, to have a great cast.
So what made you want to do a CGI live action version of Sonic?
Well, I wanted to make a family film that not only would kids love, but parents would love as well. I have young kids, and I took them to so many movies where they would love the movie, and it was just not something that I was interested in. So I wanted to take a character that was obviously very well known with kids and adults, and make a movie that for the whole family see together, that everybody can enjoy no matter how old you are, or if you were male or female.
And why on planet Earth and not Mobius?
Just because I thought we could tell a really relatable story, and I loved the idea of putting Sonic on Earth and kind of making him this outsider and falling in love with this little town and its people and just wanting to be a part of that community. That just felt like a very emotional story.
And how do you think Jim Carrey channeled the character of Dr. Robotnik?
I mean, there couldn't have been anybody better. When the idea came up, it was like, that is the most genius idea ever. And then when he ultimately wanted to do it, we were just thrilled. And I think he's done such an amazing job with the character.
I mean, there's a dance scene in his mobile lab, and I had an idea of what he was doing, but then the cameras were rolling, and he started doing his thing, and I was on the ground rolling, laughing in tears. I mean, he's just such a genius, and I think that what he did in that lab with that sequence is a perfect example of that.
Oh, I mean, I'm from 1991. I grew up with Nintendo and Genesis, or you guys call it something different. But what is it? Not Mega Drive. It's called Master System or something like that. Something crazy. But we call it Genesis at home. So like, it means a ton, because also as someone who grew up on video games and cartoons and all that stuff, I just like have a connection to it, and I want to bring more kids towards it.
Oh, just being a fan of the character for almost 30 years. I mean, going all the way back to 91. I mean, I love the game, I love the character, and it was the opportunity of a lifetime to make the movie.
And so, do you think there's a scope for a sequel and to see some of the other characters like Tails and Knuckles?
Look, I love Sonic, and I love the other characters in his world. I try and make one great movie at a time, and then if the audience wants a sequel, we'll do a sequel.
I mean, those characters are wonderful. We love them. I absolutely want to tell more stories with Sonic and with all these characters. So yeah, fingers crossed.
I would hope there is. I think we set the movie up where you can enjoy it as one, but it really does lend itself to some more. But now it's all up to the fans. It's like, it's totally out of our hands. If it does well and people want more, I mean, in an instant, I would be there in an instant. I'm very excited by the idea.
And that's all we've got time for here at the premiere of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, and remember, if you want to catch us on all sorts of other social media platforms, remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye for now.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go!
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca. With the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels, it's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you around Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.